Okay, so in this video I am going to be doing a new version, sort of, combined with the other cloth pad tag I did. So hopefully this one goes a little bit better. I still haven't been using cloth pads very long, but I do know just a little bit more about them, so hopefully this is more informative and I'm just do this a little bit better. So let's get into it. I'm going to start out by showing you what I use to store my cloth pads in at home before I wash them. I do cloth diaper, so I have a hanging wet bag that's in my bathroom, so that's what I just stick them in when I'm at home before I wash them. And then I have I never can remember, Logan and Lenora wet dry bag, and it is for on the go. It's what I keep in my purse. I like that it is a little bit bigger just because I can take this traveling, and it will just be for my cloth pads. I don't have to worry about putting in with my daughter's cloth diapers or anything like that, and it can hold a good amount of pads. I mean, probably at least 10 depending on how big they are. Okay, so my favorite material topping for cloth pads is minky. It can be a little hot in the summer, but I really don't mind just because it is so comfortable, and I just rather kind of be comfortable, and it is amazing as nighttime pads. It just makes my period such a nicer experience. So my favorite liner would be this 8-inch minky topped pink lemonade. My favorite regular, I have two favorites right now. Well, technically 3 favorites, but I only have 2 to show you. 2 favorite everyday cloth pads are this minky topped 9.5 inch Heidi's Handmaids, or Heidi's Hearts Handmaids. Why can't I ever, too many H's in that. And it has a flannel core and a fleece back. I have really been enjoying using this one, so that's definitely one of my favorite regular, and I've really been enjoying Cozy Folk. I have another one, but it's currently dirty, so this is just a really great everyday pad. I would even maybe use this at night. I mean, I'm not quite sure. I'd have to see how it does, but I would consider trying it. It worked. I was very surprised how well it worked. Even when I when my flow was a little bit heavier, it never went off the sides, which I was really worried about because it's, you know, only here in the middle, and this tends to be a little bit smaller than a lot of the other cloth pads I use. My favorite over the night cloth pad is the somewhere 10, 11 inches, not sure, minky pink lemonade. All my overnights are pink lemonade, just because I never have any leak issues ever with these, and I just feel very, very secure with these. My other ones are Bamboo Velour, which to me aren't as comfortable as minky, so this is the first one I reach for, but I just feel so secure with these. I don't know, I love this, and it's minky, so obviously my favorite. Next I'm going to talk about my favorite on-the-go pads, what I normally keep in my on-the-go wet bag. My favorite liner that I keep in there is my Glad Rags liner, and then I do keep my Party in Your Pants liner. I don't know, I'm so tongue twisted when I do these. This isn't one of my favorites, but I keep it in there because it's so thin and it folds up really nicely, so I have that in there. And then the 2 regular pads that I keep in there is this no brand pad that I got off of Amazon when I first tried cloth pads. It's charcoal bamboo, and it has PL backing. It's really light and it absorbs really well, so I just do keep it for on the go. And then I also have a cotton topped pink lemonade that is 9 inches, just because I can always rely on my pink lemonade. I can wear them for extended periods of time if I need them, and I know that I do not have to worry about leaking. My all-time favorite cloth pad pattern would have to be this I Love Lucy. I Love Lucy is one of my favorite shows. It always has been. I collect I Love Lucy memorabilia, and this is from one of the most iconic episodes, the chocolate episode. So it is just has to be my all-time favorite. My favorite shapes tend to be, I like pads that are straighter across. I don't know, I just think they feel a little bit better than the ones that are more rounded. And don't get me wrong, I really like my pink lemonade, but I prefer if I could get straighter pads. I mean, I like them to have just a little bit of curve, but straighter for me is better. And my favorite shape for a liner would probably be this. I think this is the coolest shape. It kind of gives you a little bit more coverage without having the total, wings that go all the way out and around like that one, or per se my Glad Rag, or even and see, Party in My Pants doesn't even have as much as this one does. So for me, this is my favorite shape for a liner, and it does have that straight across like I really like. My least favorite fabric for cloth pads would probably be flannel, just because I do have a tougher time getting stains out of it for some reason. My cotton can be pretty hard to get stains out of, and I do not like that the cotton seems to fade really bad. That's why I'm really sad. This, one day it's gonna fade and maybe it's not gonna, look so pretty. So it makes me really sad because it's like my favorite pattern. It almost makes me not want to use it, but I'm not going to buy cloth pads that I'm not going to use. Well, you never know, I might. But flannel is still my least favorite probably. Now with flannel like this and like this, it doesn't stain, but I do have some like white and light blue flannels, and they are horrible staining. And this is also a flannel, but it's not too bad. I mean, this is just a liner, so normally it would only have spotting or stuff. It wouldn't have like an actual like heavy bleeding on it. But I do like flannel for liners because it's cooler than the Minky and even the Bamboo Velour. I just don't like flannel for everyday or overnight pads. Let's see, is that it? Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. My favorite detergent that I use is Tide when I'm staying with family, because they don't have hard water, so I like Tide. And then when I'm back at my house, I have extremely hard water, so I use a mixture of Tide and Rocking Green Hard Rock detergent, just because that's what I do with my cloth diapers, because I get a really bad mineral buildup. If I don't add just a little bit of that, like a scoop of the Rocking Green, it really does help. So I know a lot of people now say that you need to use actual detergent, and that the cloth diapering detergents don't really work, but I don't really have an issue. But I also do use Tide, or I alternate like every other wash or something like that. So, and I had a problem when I was just using Tide and like water softeners and stuff, so I have found that that works for me. And I really don't even have to use, when I use Rocking Green and Tide together, I don't have to use a water softener. So for me, that is a huge relief, because I can't get water softeners in the town I live in. It's so small, and they do not really sell, which is crazy because we have extremely hard water, and you'd think, I guess people don't really care, but for cloth diapers and cloth pads and stuff like that, mineral buildup is it's just not a good thing. So, but they don't sell, and I can get the Rock and Green, you know, shipped to me within 2 days. So I do that. I know some people don't agree with it, but I think that was everything I wanted to include in my cloth pad tag. I'll just give you a quick glance of all the pads that I have laying here in front of me. This is Minky Topped 8-inch Pink Lemonade. This is Heidi's Hearts Handmaids 8-inch Flannel Topped Liner. Party in My Pants Flannel Top Nylon Back Liner. Glad Rag Flannel Top Flannel Back Liner. Heidi's Hearts Handmaids Minky Topped 9.5 inches. Heidi's Hearts Handmaids 9.5 Cotton Tops. Also Heidi's Hearts Handmaids 9.5 Cotton Topped. No Brand Charcoal Bamboo Topped. PUL backed, Pink Lemonade Cotton Topped, 9-inch, 10-inch Cozy Folk Minky Topped, WIM Pro Fleece backed, I think. Comment down below and let me know if that's not right, but I'm thinking that's what they use. And then overnight, somewhere from 10 to 11, I have an issue with that. I never can remember the length on this one for some reason. Minky Topped Pink Lemonade, and those were the pads I had in front of me. I'm thinking about doing a cloth pad stash when I get my next two in the mail from, I think it's Annabelle something or another. She's a maker from West Virginia, which is where I'm from, so I am looking forward to doing that review, and then I'm going to put together a whole updated whole cloth pad stash video, because I didn't have nearly the cloth pads I do now. So, and I think I'm pretty much going to stop buying cloth pads for a while, because I have enough to be extremely comfortable. I don't really need to wash during my cycle at all. I have maybe like somewhere from 35 to 38 pads, but I do wear liners every day, and a good bit of those are liners, so that's why I have so many. So thank you for watching my cloth pad tag, and I will link a bunch of different sellers below, ones I really like, so check that out. Thank you for watching.